Cities like Flint, Michigan. I was there yesterday. In 1970, Flint had over 80,000 residents working at the General Motors plant. 80,000. Today, it's less than 8,000 people and heading south, believe me. 40% of the city lives in poverty. And now Ford, think of it. Ford, you read about it today. Ford has just announced they're moving all small car production, small car, the little ones, you know, but they're pretty big. They're probably moving all production. They just don't want to say it. Eventually, I was right. I've been saying this was going to happen for years, to Michigan, to Ohio, to every place that makes cars. And it's getting worse and worse. Well, they're moving to Mexico, on top of all the other car production that they've moved there and that other companies have moved there. We are creating the car capital of the world in Mexico, believe me, folks. And I'm going to make sure that ends if I'm elected. It's going to end. So I went to Flint yesterday to address the water crisis. It's a failure at every single level of government. It's tragic and it's heartbreaking and should never happen in the United States of America, ever. It used to be cars were made in Flint and you couldn't drink the water in Mexico. Now, the cars are made in Mexico and you can't drink the water in Flint. That's what's happening to our country. Another major reform is going to be school choice. I've outlined, and by the way, we are going to terminate Common Core and bring education local. I've outlined a plan to provide every disadvantaged child in America the freedom to choose the private, public, magnet, or religious school of his or her choice. This will help lift millions of poor African American and Hispanic children out of poverty. The poverty in our country is unbelievable.